at some point when we were in the mid-Atlantic, and actually that's why I like Howland, well, not particularly for this, I haven't the faintest idea why that blockhead was up on deck. Because there weren't not to be any planters on deck whilst we're running in bad weather. Yet somehow he found himself up there and promptly ended up where planters usually end up if they're on the deck and they shouldn't, which is in the water. He was a lucky young man though, for his hand managed to find a line that were hanging, a foretopsail halyard. Hanging on the line though, you'd have reckoned a wager maybe on 10 seconds or less for it. I want you shall not think I am a monster, but under my circumstances I got greater matters to concern myself with than the life of one planter. If I had seen those 3 blockhead babies of mine undertake his rescue, I'd have told them, stand your ground, or if you're merciful, cut the line so he don't suffer.
Wow.
For I can do with or without one or another planter. If you one of my babies, one of my crew, you are not supposed to be so careless with your life.
Yeah.
For you get me back to England, he don't.
Yeah.
Besides, I got over 100 of them. I only got so many of you lot. Nonetheless, I got that I should forgive you, for you are exactly what I hired. You are brave, tough, loyal, not overpressed by wits, and strong. And if I hire you for that, you possess those qualities. Thus you've more guts than brains. You see a man in the water, you don't wait, you just go. And that they pulled it off, make it more forgivable. But I like Howland, for in that one instant he do show more of the nature of my crew than anybody else or anything. And I love my crew, and the fact that his falling in did not have a bad result, and yet show my men to their proper credit, I shall always be rather pleased with it. He's gotten himself a little religious recently, but we'll see how that takes.
Briefly, I heard that he got religious. Is he a clergy? Is he a pastor now?
Oh, God, no.
What exactly is he doing? Thanks for bringing God into this.
Oh, Master, I shall think the Puritans would likely find my way of bringing God into things not so acceptable. You should not presume I'm any less profane than my men.
Oh, well, we appreciate you holding back with us Christian folk here in the boat.
Master.
We appreciate and the women, of course, on board as well.
Well, and that were more I were marking. Again, my common crew would likely not have been quite so restrained. But you should not, you do not seem to confuse me for a Puritan. Well, it's difficult to say. I think Howland, having been a servant of Carver, who is a deacon of that church, got access, I suppose, to good instruction. You see, Master is very strong. There are on this journey, to a certain extent, 2 preachers on this ship. For there is one that is a lay preacher of the Leiden congregation. There is also one that, according to law, carry out church service on Sunday. I am he.
You do?
I'm the captain of the ship, sir. It's my duty. It's a Christian ship, I'll admit. If you are someone like Brewster or Bradford, I may fall somewhat short of what you regard a Christian for.
Yeah.
If you were to closely examine my crew, you would very quickly discover I do not concern myself with whether they are Catholic, whether they are Jew, Mohammedan, Church of England. It don't matter to me, so long as they're not public about it.
Yeah.
It's a Church of England ship. If you are a member of my crew, you will conform to my order. Therefore, You will be subject to service on Sunday. I never go on more than a half of an hour. I don't stray from the Book of Common Prayer. Psalms at the changing of every watch. If you are subject to church service, you will take up a proper posture of prayer, which means your hat's off your head and you will take a knee. I am not interested in your conscience, I am interested in your conformity as your commanding officer. If you're a member of the planting company, you wish to have the comfort of the Church of England, I offer it to you. If that is not your want, you got your own filthy preacher. As long as he stays out of my hair, I got no trouble with him neither. I made it clear with Brewster. You are to preach to your flock. You will leave my men alone.
All right. Well, good.